Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Bold and the Beautiful recap is finally in for Tuesday, September 9th, 2025. In today's episode, Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, gets dumped. Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, gets a lead on the mystery girl's location. Plus, Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, faces Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada. Taylor calls Brooke Logans, Catherine Kelly Lang, hold on Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, ridiculous and toxic. She refuses to let him go. She predicts Bridge will separate again. One day. Ridge knows she doesn't understand and he's sorry. Naples changed everything. He never meant to hurt her. Taylor holds him and bawls. Ridge backs away and she claims she'll be fine. She always knew this was coming, but won't leave Los Angeles. Go ahead, Ridge. Go be with Brooke, she says. Although she promises she will be fine, clearly she isn't. Fine. At Forrester Creations, Brooke panics to Katie Logan, Heather Tom, about Bridge's wedding date. Rana the socialite, Anne Makovic, enters to try on a gown. She also gushes about Ridge, then takes off. Katie and Brooke mention Ridge's Italian awakening. The blonde worries that obligation will take over destiny. Ridge arrives at the office. He calls Logan's name. Ridge admits he doesn't want to lose her, and they kiss. Liam stops by FC to visit Will. The younger brother asks for help finding someone. Will explains a mystery woman keeps sending him messages. He needs to know who is doing this to him. Liam thought all the crazy stuff with Luna was over with, but does agree to help Will. The younger man says Liam did them a favor by shooting Luna. Liam has a hit. At Lee Finnegan's, Naomi Matsuda apartment, Luna stares at the pregnancy test. Lee arrives, so Luna stashes the test. The doctor complains about Luna being a slob. Luna promises to do more laundry. Luna needs to be patient. The grandmother reminds her that this situation could take months to resolve. Before the doctor exits, she orders Luna to clean up the place. After Lee leaves, Luna whips out the pregnancy test again. She walks into the bathroom to take the test. Meanwhile, Will arrives at the door. He knocks, but there's no answer. Will breaks in and hears someone in the bathroom. He tries the doorknob, but it's locked. Will yells at her through the door, but she says it'll be their secret. Will demands she show her face, so she complies. Will is stunned to see Luna staring back at him. The morning at Forrester Creations opened with the familiar hum of activity, the soft clatter of heels against marble floors, and the scent of ambition wafting from the design studios. But beneath the polished surface, the storm clouds of drama were gathering. Tuesday, September 9th, brought heart-wrenching revelations, tense confrontations, and a collision of past and present that would leave every character questioning their choices. Taylor Hayes started the day with a fragile sense of hope. After weeks of quietly holding on to her feelings for Ridge, she believed that finally, perhaps, the man she had loved through every twist of fate might reciprocate. But what began as anticipation turned to shattering disappointment. Ridge, ever pragmatic, had made a choice. He confronted Taylor in the sunlit office overlooking the Pacific, his expression firm yet regretful. "Taylor," he said, his voice steady but tinged with sorrow. "We've been through so much together, but I can't keep pretending that the past defines my future." Taylor's heart sank. She had anticipated Ridge's indecision, perhaps even expected him to waver. But hearing him articulate it so clearly made it impossible to argue. "Are you saying you're done with us?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Ridge hesitated, the weight of honesty pressing down. "I care for you, Taylor. I always will. But right now, I need to follow where my heart leads. And it isn't back to us." The blow hit Taylor like a freight train. Her hands trembled, and her usually composed demeanor cracked, revealing the raw, vulnerable woman beneath the poised exterior. For a moment, the bustling office faded away, leaving just the two of them in a suspended, painful silence. As Ridge left, Taylor stood frozen, her mind a swirl of memories, the joy of early romance, the betrayals, the shared dreams, and now the undeniable truth that some chapters close no matter how desperately you cling. Her confidant, Steffi, would later find her crumpled on the couch at home, a rare glimpse of Taylor Hayes stripped of her armor. Steffi's attempt to console her was gentle, yet firm. "Taylor, you've loved bravely. But maybe it's time to love yourself first." Taylor's heartbreak resonated with viewers not only for the romantic tragedy, but for its portrayal of enduring emotional courage. Even in loss, she remained the quintessential symbol of resilience in the Forrester saga. Meanwhile, the city's other drama unfolded in a very different arena, the high-stakes world of uncovering secrets and pursuing justice. Liam Spencer had recently picked up a lead that could change everything, not just professionally but personally. At the Forrester Tech Hub, Liam pored over files and digital evidence, a focused intensity in his eyes. His discovery of Luna's recent maneuvers had him convinced that he was on the brink of exposing something monumental. His mind raced, connecting threads, weighing risks, and considering alliances. "Will," he muttered to himself, reviewing a series of texts and timestamps. "This has to be the break I've been looking for." His investigative drive was not without tension. Stepping quietly past the office doors, he found himself acutely aware of the moral gray areas he was navigating. Luna, unpredictable and volatile, had already demonstrated her capacity for deception. Liam's lead could protect the innocent, or provoke disaster if mishandled. In a tense meeting with Finn, Liam laid out his findings. "She's not just hiding information, she's manipulating it," Liam said, voice low and urgent. "If we move too slowly, someone gets hurt. We have to act now." Finn, ever the voice of reason, cautioned him. "Liam, I know your instincts are strong, but don't let anger cloud your judgment. If we rush, we could make a mistake that none of us can fix." Liam's determination, however, would not be quelled. He left the meeting with a renewed sense of purpose, ready to confront the tangled web Luna had spun. The tension was palpable, setting the stage for an explosive chain of events. At the heart of the day's emotional turmoil was the confrontation between young Will Spencer and Luna. Their interaction revealed not only their personal stakes, but also the moral complexity of the B&B universe. Will, sensitive and fiercely loyal, had grown increasingly wary of Luna's unpredictability. The moment came during a quiet afternoon at Spencer household, where Will had been tasked with looking after her under Ridge's reluctant supervision. Luna, sensing Will's suspicion, tried to charm and manipulate him, but the boy's instincts were sharper than she anticipated. "You can't just hide everything," Will said, his tone a mix of frustration and pleading. "People are going to get hurt if you keep secrets." Luna's response was cold and calculated, yet tinged with a flicker of uncertainty. "I know what I'm doing, Will. You wouldn't understand." Their verbal sparring escalated, tension crackling like a live wire between them. Will's youth and inexperience were offset by his courage and innate sense of right and wrong. He refused to back down, signaling that the younger generation was ready to challenge the manipulations of those who had underestimated them. This confrontation also highlighted the emotional consequences for those around them. Liam, tracking Luna's movements, realized that Will's safety was now intricately tied to his investigation. The protective instinct he felt for both Will and his family added layers of urgency and stakes to the storyline. As the day progressed, the show masterfully intertwined the emotional arcs. Taylor's heartbreak was mirrored by Liam's anxiety, both characters experiencing the weight of decisions and consequences. Meanwhile, Will and Luna's clash added a generational perspective on morality, courage, and loyalty. Steffi's role, in Taylor's aftermath was pivotal. Her empathy allowed viewers to glimpse the complex dynamics of female solidarity in the Forrester universe. Yet Steffi herself was grappling with secrets, particularly regarding Finn's recent choices, which threatened to intersect dangerously with Liam's lead. Finn, always the moral compass, felt caught in the middle. His desire to protect the family clashed with his need to honor Liam's instincts. The subtle tension in their interactions, furtive glances, measured words, and the occasional unspoken disagreement underscored the show's ability to convey intricate interpersonal drama without a single explosive confrontation. Tuesday also hinted at new alliances and brewing conflicts that promised to shape future episodes. Liam's determination to follow his lead brought him closer to a reluctant Finn, creating a tentative partnership built on trust and necessity rather than friendship. Their dynamic suggested a fascinating blend of cooperation and subtle rivalry, each aware that one misstep could tip the balance. Taylor, in the wake of her rejection, would soon find herself reevaluating old friendships and considering new paths. Her heartbreak was not a closed door, but a catalyst for growth, self-discovery, and perhaps an unexpected romance or reconciliation in the coming weeks. Meanwhile, Luna's machinations suggested that her role in the unfolding drama was far from passive. Her intelligence, combined with her moral ambiguity, made her a wild card whose influence could reshape relationships and reveal hidden truths in ways even the most perceptive characters could not predict. Tuesday's episode was punctuated by several emotional highs that left viewers on edge. Taylor's stunned reaction to Ridge's rejection, Liam's intense investigation, and Will's courageous stand against Luna each delivered moments of heart-stopping intensity. The dialogue was sharp, loaded with subtext and tension. Taylor's vulnerability, Liam's focused determination, and Will's moral clarity were all amplified by subtle visual cues. Lingering camera angles on hands trembling, eyes narrowing in suspicion, and the quiet pause before a revelation. These small moments collectively created a powerful narrative rhythm, driving the story forward while deepening character development. What makes this episode of The Bold and the Beautiful particularly compelling is its balance of suspense and emotion. While Taylor's personal heartbreak provides the emotional depth that viewers crave, Liam's investigative lead and Will's confrontation with Luna inject the suspense and unpredictability that define the series. The interplay between these storylines demonstrates the writer's skill in weaving multiple arcs into a cohesive narrative. Each character's decisions resonate beyond their immediate scenes, setting up potential plot twists and emotional payoffs in future episodes. As the day ended, viewers were left with several questions. How will Taylor navigate her heartbreak? Will Liam's lead finally uncover Luna's secrets? Can Will's bravery prevent further chaos? Or will Luna's unpredictability tip the scales? One thing is certain. Tuesday, September 9th, reminded audiences why The Bold and the Beautiful remains a masterclass in soap opera storytelling. With heartbreak, suspense, moral conflict, and the ever-present tension between love and loyalty, the episode delivered a rich tapestry of drama that leaves fans eagerly anticipating what comes next. Taylor's heartbreak, Liam's relentless pursuit of the truth, and Will's moral courage are not isolated threads. They are part of a larger, narrative fabric that promises heartbreak, revelations, and surprises at every turn. As night falls over Los Angeles, the Forrester and Spencer families rest uneasily, aware that the next day may bring answers, but also unforeseen complications. And as always, in the world of The Bold and the Beautiful, the only certainty is drama, and the next revelation is never far away. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and Beautiful Update YouTube channel for more update news.